a vital problem and really vital country for us because they have a thing called nuclear weapons. Problem with Pakistan, where they have nuclear weapons, and which is a real problem. Again, the single biggest problem we have nuclear weapons, countries with, and it's not only countries, you have 9 countries right now with nuclear weapons, but it's semi-unstable. At the same time, if you look at India and some of the others, maybe they'll be helping us out because we're going to look at it.
और ये सब न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स से छपने वाले एक आर्टिकल के मुताबिक
रिपब्लिकन पार्टी के सदारती उम्मीदवार डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने भारत के साथ पींगे बढ़ाना शुरू कर दी। ट्रंप ने भारतीय नयाद अमरीकियों के वोट बैंक पर नजरें जमा ली। रिपब्लिकन उम्मीदवार ने न्यू जर्सी में भारतीय अमरीकियों की तकरीब से खिताब करते हुए कहा, सदारती इलेक्शन में उनकी कामयाबी के बाद अमरीका और भारत पहले से बेहतरीन दोस्त साबित होंगे। ट्रंप ने नरेंद्र मोदी की चापलूसी करते हुए कहा कि मोदी भारत को तरक्की की राह पर गामजन किए हुए हैं और मुआशी इस्लाहात का सिलसिला भी जारी है। ऐसे ही इक़दामात की अमरीका को भी जरूरत है। ये पहला मौका है कि जब किसी बड़ी पार्टी के सदारती उम्मीदवार ने हिंदू कम्युनिटी की तकरीब में शिरकत की है। ट्रंप ने हिंदुओं और भारत का बड़ा परस्तार होने का भी दावा किया। मौसूफ ने दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ जंग में भारतीय किरदार के कसीदे भी पढ़े। ट्रंप का कहना था कि अगर वो सदर बने तो अमरीका दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ जंग में भारत के शाना बशाना होगा और भारत से फौजी ताउन मजीद बढ़ाएंगे। इस मौके पर रिपब्लिकन हिंदू इत्तेहाद के सरबराह ने अमरीकी हिंदू कम्युनिटी से अपील की कि वो ट्रंप को वोट दें।
India is key and a key strategic ally, and we don't want to even talk about it because there's nothing like the relationship that we will have. I look forward to deepening the diplomatic and military cooperation that is the shared interest of both countries. India is the world's largest democracy, an amazing statement, and is a natural ally of the United States. Under a Trump administration, we are going to become even better friends. In fact, I'll take the word even out because we are going to be best friends. There won't be any relationship more important to us. And I love when I see this over here because they're busting through the gates. They love us. We love you. There's a lot of love in this room. There's a lot of love. I look forward to working with Prime Minister Modi, who has been very energetic in reforming India's bureaucracy.
अभी आपको बताएं, अमरीकी सदारती उम्मीदवार डोनाल्ड ट्रंप का कहना है कि सदर मुंतखब हुआ तो अमरीका और भारत बेहतरीन दोस्त बन जाएंगे। उन्होंने कहा कि मैं हिंदुओं और भारत का बहुत बड़ा परिस्तार हूं। मैं सदर बना तो हिंदुओं और भारतीयों को व्हाइट हाउस में यकीनी तौर पर हकीकी दोस्त मिलेंगे। कोई भी ताल्लुक भारत अमरीका ताल्लुकात से बढ़कर नहीं होगा। सदर बना तो हम दहशतगर्दी को शिकस्त देंगे। न्यू जर्सी में हिंदू कम्युनिटी से खिताब कर रहे थे। इस दौरान उन्होंने कहा कि खुफिया मालूमात के तबादले में भारत के कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर चलेंगे और मिलकर अपने शहरियों की हिफाजत करेंगे।
I am a big fan of Hindu and I am a big fan of India. Big fan. Big fan. Let me start by stating right up front that if I'm elected president, the Indian and Hindu community will have a true friend in the White House. That I can guarantee you, that I can tell you. Under a Trump administration, we are going to become even better friends. In fact, I'll take the word even out because we are going to be best friends. There won't be any relationship more important to us. We will defeat radical Islamic terrorism.
The questions. And Don, I'm going to ask you one. It's no secret our country doesn't have a lot of money. We're in debt. What would the foreign aid policy be of a Trump administration for, this is a two-part question. One is to use money as coercion for countries that we aren't particularly friendly with and may not deserve, but we want to get them to do something. And the other for humanitarian aid, like I was just down in Ecuador where there are earthquake victims, and you've got Nepal, and you've got Haiti, and all these countries where people are desperate. So what would you be doing with our foreign aid policy on money?
I can see both, to be honest with you. I mean, we do help countries that we're not in love with them, but if we don't help them, there's going to be bigger problems, and I can sort of see both. At the same time, we give money and we give a lot of things and a lot of help to countries that absolutely don't deserve it. They're not our friends. They don't do anything good for us. It's like a one-way street. You look at NATO as an example. We have 28 countries. We protect them, and many of those countries right now are delinquent. They haven't paid up, and they have the money to pay up. And we have trillions, probably trillions of dollars out there of past due. And I said, I want these countries to pay up, and we'll protect them, and we'll take care. I mean, we're protecting them. They're not doing anything for us. They got to pay up. And I said, not only do they pay up, they have to pay us all of the past arrears.
Well, what about a country like, let's say a country like Pakistan is sometimes double dealt us, and we've given them money and they've double dealt us.
But the problem with Pakistan is they have nuclear weapons, and which is a real problem. Again, the single biggest problem we have nuclear weapons, countries with, and it's not only countries, you have 9 countries right now with nuclear weapons, but it's semi-unstable. And we don't want to see total instability, and it's not that much, relatively speaking, and we have a little bit of a good relationship, and I think I'd try and keep it. And that's very much against my grain to say that. But a country, and that's always the country I think of, we give them money, we help them out, but if we don't, I think that would go on the other side of the ledger, and that could really be a disaster. At the same time, if you look at India and some of the other...